I don't believe Survival Hunter has it though. It's a different Mortal Strike entirely.
Yeah.
So this is a new ability for hunters that I've been having to learn to play around. It's Spider Sting. So instead of having Silencing Shot where it just immediately silences you, you can kind of play around it. It puts a poison on you, and if you cast a spell with it, it silences you. And so you can either dispel it before using it or not cast a damaging spell and kind of wait through it. And it seems like Dillypoo has opted to do that. And it'll be interesting if he can get like some Spider Stings to stop CC or just stop incoming damage at critical moments. It's definitely a good ability to spread with Wyvern Sting as cross CC. I'm curious to see how Dillypoo decides to use it. He's playing Survival Hunter, completely revamped specialization in Legion.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out for them. Of course, he's going to be playing that melee survival hunter like you were saying. I think this could be very scary for ABN. Once he doesn't have his evasion up, they can land CC onto knowledge. It's going to be a nightmare for ABN to survive through that warrior as well as that survival hunter damage. The only problem with survival hunter is I think they're very susceptible to being attacked. Blake immediately starting the game into that polymorph, well done by Jamili. Dillypoo trying to do the best he can to kite some of this damage. Rebel actually using that avatar. They want to get aggressive right away. Knowledge caught into the full trap. Jamili though taking a lot of damage right now. Catches a huge temporal shield, so well done by him. Vendetta going out onto Dillypoo down to 10% HP. Feign death. Blake though caught into the bash. He does decide to trinket out of that, but he can't heal through the pressure coming in from Jamili and ABN right now. Revo doing a good job reflecting that polymorph onto Jamili. Jamili taking a little bit of pressure, but Dillypoo's still just dipping dangerously low. Finally, Blake looks like he's able to get some heals out onto him, but Dillypoo's still not topped off.
Yeah, Dillypoo seems to be struggling to deal with ABN on his back right now. Blake XO just can't heal through the pressure. A full stun into trap onto knowledge, but he pre-iron barred Jamili, so Jamili's just going to go crazy with damage as Jamili has secured a polymorph onto Blake XO, trying to follow it up with another one. Doesn't manage to get, but knowledge falls up with a war stomp into a full cyclone, and now Dillypoo is almost completely alone. What can Revo do to help support him? He's down to 40%. They get the recyclone. They need to interrupt this CC, but they just can't. There's barely any HP remaining for Dillypoo. Down at 11%. Blake gets locked out by Jamili, and Nasty Surprise take game number 1.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like survival hunters just take way too much damage. He can't ever get away from ABN. Jamili constantly just shooting him. If Dillypoo wants to get aggressive, he has to be out into the middle of the map. And I think maybe swapping to one of the different hunter specializations might be better. Allow him to kite ABN way more than he currently is. And I feel like right now he just has to play way too defensive. And I don't think survival is going to work out for them.
This is a matchup as a Resto Druid you'd probably be happy to see. No Purge, no Polymorph, no Warrior. Oh, actually, there's a Warrior. Whoops.
No Warrior. Yeah. those are the nightmares of any healer.
Yeah, pretty much. I would say that's the scariest class to be attacking you.
Yeah. Even in bear form, even the mighty bears get a scare.
Is that the hidden artifact skin for Mistweavers or the Prestige one?
I don't know. To be honest with you, let me see.
I think that might be the Prestige one Blake's using. I'm not sure. It looks cool, though. Either way, the game has started. Let's see what last minute can get done. Looks like Revo is in D stance. Full sap from ABN onto Blake. They're going to open up right again onto Dillypoo. They've got him caught stunned in the middle of the map. Triple CC out from Nasty Surprise, and that is quite a nasty surprise as the Vendetta comes out from ABN. He tries to cloak out of the root. You actually can't cloak out of it, so I feel like if Dillypoo can use these nets on ABN more effectively, he might be able to get some good distance. He's trying to net up the mage for now, maybe try and stay connected onto Jamili, but that Vortex is going to suck them back in. Jamili should be able to kite. He doesn't even need to. The Temporal Shield just negates all of the pressure. If they get any CC on Blake right now, it could be the end of the game. Knowledge sprints in and gets feared up. He gets clotheslined with that fear. ABN down. It seems like they're still going after Jamili. Maybe they're going to try and go for some Mongoose burst here. Knowledge is caught into a stun. Full trap out of the stun. Nice CC chain out from last minute. They've got Jamili down to about half HP. He blinks away, tries to defensively sheet, but that got spell reflected. Revo now going for the Blade Storm, trying to keep the pressure going, but it's still just not enough.
Yeah, he's going to get topped off. Revo actually getting polymorphed up there by Jamili. They're trying to get some more pressure onto Dillypoo and land some CC onto Blake, but he's positioning himself nicely for the time being. But Jamili gets the full sheep. Dillypoo in a lot of trouble right now. The rallying cry comes out from Revo onto Dillypoo. The Dragon's Breath comes out from Jamili onto Revo as well. Blake able to port away. playing defensively quite nicely, but Jamili blinks in, gets that polymorph onto Blake. The fuse heals are coming out, but Dillypoo's still just taking so much damage. Caught into that full kidney shot, the full cyclone onto Blake, and this could just be it. Dillypoo down to 8% HP. No incoming healing from Blake. He gets the life cocoon in the last second, as well as the dispel, removing all of the magical dots as well as the poisons from Dillypoo. It's going to be able to stabilize his HP. Trap going out on a Knowledge. Jamili could be in a little bit of trouble right now, but the Iron Bar comes out from Knowledge onto Jamili as well as the Overgrowth. Jamili's going to be completely fine for the time being. The Bash going out onto Blake. Dillypoo Vendetta going out onto him, and that's going to be it. The offensive cooldowns coming out from ABN proving to be too much for Blake to heal through onto Dillypoo, and Nasty Surprise is going to take the second game and go up 2-0 in the series, just one away from advancing.
I mean, even I can see Dillypoo's like survivability is low, but even if he was able to survive, I don't know how they kill him.
Yeah, I don't know who they kill.
Jamili is just, he's either 1-2 mobile, he's like untouchable, or he has temporal, or his major one, Ice Block, that they're not even getting to, along with the Druid defensive cooldowns with Iron Bark, and like you said, Full Hot's not getting purged. Like, I just don't see Jamili dying ever. All right, Runes of Lordaeron is going to be the map selection for Team Last Minute. Very close quartered map. Let's see what they decide to bring out. That previous matchup not looking great for them whatsoever. And it does appear to be a Beast Mastery Hunter. Did someone say Smork? Let's go face. Kill command all day, all over the place.
Wait, can you say that again?
No, I can't. I don't even know what I said.
No, that was really good.
It sounded good, but I don't know what I said. That was completely off the top of my head.
You just like you blacked out. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I don't pay attention to what I say, okay?
Okay.
Don't judge me.
So, BM Hunter, I guess they're going to have a little bit more healing reduction from Knowledge, so they might be able to pressure ABN or Jamili more. Obviously, Dillypoo no longer has to be in melee range, whereas Survival he did need to, so he might be able to kite ABN a little bit more. So, Forevo is sitting on the back of ABN, and Dillypoo is able to do a little bit better job of kiting. It might cut down the damage ABN does by quite a bit, and Blake should be able to actually heal through it, hopefully.
Yeah, let's see if they can handle it. Nasty Surprise, have a Nasty Surprise with that Vendetta out from ABN in the earlier stages of every match so far. ABN sprinting across the map looking for a sap. Gets the sap. He's waiting a second here. I'm wondering why he's waiting. Maybe somebody got combat. It looks like they do have combat. I would imagine that he would have sapped already if he could. It looks like they're trying to figure out a different strategy. Maybe they go Mistweaver Monk. That could be a different strat. No, they're going to go for the sap. Polymorph over onto Revo. He reflects the Polymorph. Good spell reflect from Revo, and he fears up Jamili, opening himself to go over onto Knowledge and get some counter pressure. Dillypoo is chasing after Knowledge as well. The pets are coming out, down to 50% HP. He pre-ironbarks himself to deal with the aggression. He blinks away. That should give him enough distance. He blinked out of the Hawk there. That was very important to get out of that AoE Hawk, and now that he's out of line of sight, he should be doing all right. Dillypoo in the meantime is down at half HP. Vendetta is ticking. Dillypoo's just getting annihilated. 19% HP remaining. Aspect of the Turtle will buy him a lot of time here, healing him back up a little bit. They actually decided to trade the Life Cocoon as well. I guess Blake was afraid of incoming CC. He wants him to stay offensive onto Knowledge because Knowledge really doesn't have very many cooldowns remaining. If they can stay on Knowledge, they might be able to take him down. He's trying to line of sight with the Tombstone over here. He's still down to about half HP. They just need to go. Keep going after Knowledge because they have no defensive cooldowns remaining. If they don't kill him in the next 15 seconds, Dillypoo's just going to go down.
The full clone on to Blake. This could just be it. Like you said, Dillypoo down around 50% HP. ABN trying to reconnect on him, finally getting that full kidney shot. Blake caught into the DR polymorph. Dillypoo immediately trinketing that, trying to get away, trying to kite the best he can, but he's having a really hard time getting away. The triple Dragon's Breath coming out from Jamili. Jamili actually deciding to block that incoming Stormbolt from Revo. Knowledge still taking a little bit of damage, but it does look like he's safe in that bear form for the time being. Blake actually caught into a full Nova. The Greater Power Blast coming from Jamili. Can he get it off? Doesn't look like he needs to. The triple DR clone coming out from Knowledge after the DR bash is going to be enough CC for Jamili and ABN to take down Dillypoo, and Nasty Surprise is going to take that series 3-0, and they'll be going up against Soar in the final series of the day.
Was he actually playing Greater Pyroblast?
Yeah. I was watching him play it on his stream, and it actually doesn't seem that bad, to be honest.
I was playing Boomkin Greater Pyroblast Fire Mage, and like you either have to deal with Full Moon or Greater Pyroblast, so you're like split on what you need to interrupt. It's actually, that comp was hilarious. Like if I was playing the game trying to have a lot of fun, I would. He actually got it off, or was that after someone died?
No, it might have been, but I think he was getting them off during the game. The thing is, like, if you get a Greater Power Blast and a Fireball, and then you also cast a regular Power Blast, all three of them hit at the same time and can do like upwards of 1,000,000 damage. So it's really good burst.